Good, folks. Oh, there we are. Good. The lights are on better. Oh, let me see now. What else? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I forget. I keep forgetting. Okay. Okay. There we are. Okay, and welcome whoever you are. It's nice to have you on tonight. Let's see. What did you say you were? Oh, nothing. Okay, that's all right. Thank you very much for what you've done for the like. Yeah, well, it's yeah. I I just like going on the air, and trying to figure things out. And I'm losing my hair. Oops, that sign. I'm losing my hair. Getting grayer all the time. Yeah, I'm a gray-haired, wrinkled-up old man pretty soon. How about that, huh? A gray, wrinkled-up old man I am. A gray, wrinkled-up old man I am. It makes me sad that I'm an old man. Yes, I am. Yeah, when you're an old man like me, man, I tell you, the young ladies look the other way. That's the way it is. What can I do, right? I'm gonna wear the dumb mask to put more wrinkles on my face. Put right here. But what can I do? It's either that or die, and I want to live because life is precious. Life is beautiful. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, life is so great. Yes, it is. Life is so great and beautiful. It really is. It really, really is great and beautiful. Yeah. Well, so far this year has basically been better. It has some downs too, and then it has some ups. Ups and downs and ups and downs, and all the way around. Yeah. Sometimes, like when you look for a car wash for your vehicle, you look all over the place. Hopefully, you'll find a good one. Sometimes a person's got to drive outside of town and enjoy the scenery or stuff. First, you got to make sure the car wash isn't too full or anything, or some idiot runs behind you while you're trying to get a full dry, but then they wet your back of your vehicle. Then you get mad, just like Aquashine out in Le Sueur, Minnesota. That's right. Yes, I remember Aquashine. Yeah, I remember it. Yes, I remember it. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to hopefully do more stuff this year. Do it's gonna. I'm sure it's gonna be better than last year. Can't be any worse. Last year was almost a total washout, except my sister coming through buying me a vehicle. I didn't expect it. Bought it for my birthday, and it was my happiest birthday I ever had in my life. I thought, huh? $9,300 for a vehicle with that trade in with a Park Avenue. And my sister rode the Park Avenue. She says, "What's that noise?" I said, "It's scraping on the right side. Can you hear that?" She says, "Yeah." She says, "The wheels aren't going to fall off, are they?" I said, "I don't know." She says, "How far did you drive it?" I said, "Well, I've driven around Lake Crystal, Garden City." She says, "You're out of your mind, right?" I said, "I know, I know." Because, I'm not all there. See, I've got some marbles missing in my head. Well, you Wild Horse fans know that. I got marbles in my head missing. I can't help it. Yeah, yeah. When you get marbles missing, then you lack education, and the people laugh at you for being an idiot. But what can I do, right? Some people think I'm an idiot. I act like an idiot because I am an idiot. Yeah, that's the way I am. I'm a total idiot. Yeah. I said drink some water. I've been soaking on the pop lately and being a big stomach because of it. So I'll have to go to juice or something. That's what pop will do is especially the cola drinks. They'll build your stomach up. The wrong end. Instead of building the upper body, you build the stomach. And then the stomach gets bigger. Then the heart will start acting up and stuff like that. And I've had tingles in the heart before, and believe me, that's no fun. It's no fun having tingle in the heart. I don't really get those anymore because of my exercising, but yeah. Anyway, anyway, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think this year should be a better year. Should be. Hey, Justin Wolf. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, yeah. I just come on and just say most of nothing and stuff like that. Yeah, I just say most of nothing and try to think of some ways to have a good year. It's just not easy. And gas prices already went up another dime to my area from, was it 3.19 to 3.29 a gallon. So it went up 30 cents a gallon in about a month. 30 cents a gallon gasoline. So what can I do? What can I do? Yeah, if the gas goes up too high, then the gas guzzler rear-wheel drives will be cheap again. That's the way it is. Yeah, I noticed the difference in the wintertime when they drive the Grand Marquis to Park Avenue. You drive the Grand Marquis in the winter, you can tell it slides around a lot more. But I learned from previous rear-wheel drive vehicles, the person's got to drive real slow, and if someone's behind you, I just pull over, let them pass. I'll let them pass because I'm not going to step on it and go over running in the stoplights or run over fences or run over somebody's vehicle. Forget it. I'll just pull over. And sometimes I'll go to side streets and the slower roads. I know the stops will take extra gas, but at least it'll be safer that way. But now, since the snow is gone, it'll be easier driving now. And now I can, as long as it's above 32 degrees outside, you can kind of, now it'll drive sensible, of course, because I've seen the fines in the state of Minnesota when one speeds. I mean, when you go like, was it 15 miles over the speed limit, it's like $245. That's a killer. In Minnesota, they'll fine you. The sentences may be easy for the criminals, but when it comes to fines, they love fining you. That's why I give the nickname for the state of Minnesota, the land of 10,000 fines. They fine you for everything. Hey, oh yeah, they'll fine you. Literally on the ground, they catch you, they'll fine you. Spit on the ground, they catch you, they fine you. Yeah. Well, you get spit on private property, sure, but you go on a public sidewalk, because public sidewalk, even on your property, is not private. Oh yeah. Oh, you're welcome there, Jesse Wolf. You're very welcome. Yeah, like I say, I just do this for a hobby, and I am, I just don't. I don't get many people. I don't care. I really don't care because, you know, I do this for fun. It's fun for me, because I mean, you go back, because lately on YouTube, sometimes I'll look around old home movies of people like in the 50s and 60s and 70s and stuff. And a lot of those people love looking at the camera and start waving like they're on television, like they're stars. And nowadays, everybody says, "Get that camera away from me! I don't want to be on camera." It's a different world out there. Most people do that, yeah. Some love being on camera, some love being famous, and many are ignored totally because they beg to be famous, and that's fine. That's fine. If they want to beg to be famous, they could just go right ahead because you know. Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, I've met some of those people that think they're famous. You know, they're something else. Oh yeah, and if they don't like you, they send you dirty stuff. I mean, they don't say, they'll never say it to your face because you know they're scared of you, scared of me too. You know, people like that, they send you dirty stuff. You know, they're scared. They're scared people actually. And they better be careful because they might meet somebody that know where they live and they'll be in trouble because you never know what could happen in life. Yeah, yeah, I've been kind of looking around in YouTube videos lately for my hobby too. That's one of them, and yeah, yeah, I don't know. You sometimes you watch those old timer professional wrestling interviews. It's just all the same, all the same. One wrestler says this, another wrestler says that. You know, I get tired of it. I wish there was more of like old time professional sports where you know, people talked about the home runs they hit, the tackles they had, the goals they scored, stuff like that, you know. And boxing, how one guy hits another real hard, or mixed martial arts, how or one person, excuse me, because I forgot there's females fighting. Apologies to the females out there. You know, I like to see more of that instead. You know, I just get tired of, you know, you watch the pro wrestling ones, they always talk about, oh, on the road, we're real drunk. One guy puked on another guy's lap. His puke stunk. And, yeah, shut up. It gets boring. All the same. All the same. You know, all the same. Yeah. Like I said, you know, pro pro wrestling, it's on the decline. It is. It's on the decline. You're never going to see a sellout crowd in a stadium ever again in pro wrestling. You'll never see that again. Uh, Never. Yeah, yeah. I guess. Anyway, boy, I'm just getting kind of tired. Yeah, sometimes I, sometimes I lack sleep, and you champions, you're always there. So you champs, you champs. Yeah, yeah. It's the belts I buy in clearance racks. I haven't seen anything good in clearance racks lately. You know, I mean, a lot of junk. Yeah, once in a blue moon, you'll see something good in clearance racks. Like one time I was, like you buy, say, a bunch of paper towels, for example. Yeah, you go to the clearance rack, then you see paper towels, and they're thinking, what? It's just so weird. But one time I saw some detergent I picked up for like $5 for this big bottle of Tide. I bought one extra. I thought, what the hey? $5 for a big 64-ounce bottle of Tide detergent. Can't go wrong. I just bought an extra bottle because detergent won't spoil, you know. Detergent won't spoil. Paper towels won't deteriorate, you know. Yeah. But then the one thing a person's got to watch out for when they shop, you don't want to really buy dented cans. And if you do by accident, better use that right away or something, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, man. Yeah. I just, you know, yeah, it's that saying, well, I think I better, yeah, I'll have to check my YouTube cameras. I mean, excuse me, my Kodak cameras. I'll have to make sure they're recharged and stuff, and do some YouTube videos. And well, I guess I could use my phone camera, but the trouble is with my T-Mobile is if you use above a certain amount of, let's see what's going on here. Oh, shut it off. It's the Midnight Special going against me, the old show from the 70s. That was one of my favorite shows, and I snuck and got up, and then my mom and dad would come downstairs, turn that TV off and go to bed! You're making too much noise! All right. I'm going to miss the Midnight Special. Yeah, my dad says, I don't know why you watch those long-haired creeps on TV. Yeah, they can't. Then my mom would say, yeah, some are good, but a lot of those bands, they just make noise. That's all heavy metal is. That's all loud rock is noise. Yeah, noise, 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 Mama would say. I'd say, okay. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me. Sometimes I burp a little too much. Yeah. Sometimes I burp a little too much. The Midnight Special was a show in the early 70s. It was like hosted by Wolfman Jack. They had bands in the early 70s, like, and music. And music, they had like, okay, if you're an old timer like I am, they had music like by Chuck Berry, and they'll have, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, all kinds of old time music, sometimes from way back too, every now and then, you know. Oh yeah, they won't have the Beatles on there. No, the Beatles don't need to be on there. Or even the individual Beatles won't be on there. No. I mean, bands that, that kind of, need a little boost in their ratings, and the Midnight Special helped a lot with many bands. Yeah, that Bachman Turner Overdrive was on there. I know that. They were a big band at one time. Yeah, Randy Bachman. So he was on the Guess Who, and the Guess Who was on there too. Yeah, but when Bachman went on, like Bachman Turner Overdrive, I think they're basically. I like them better. Yeah, actually, to be honest with you. Yeah, I like them better. But sometimes they have a second band, they're better, and sometimes the original is better, depending on. Yeah, and yeah, it's just competing against me. That's all right. I know they get their 100 people. That's great. Yeah. Oh yeah, that show was very popular back then, and yeah, they still had to be careful. They can't say a lot of dirty stuff or dress in lack of clothing and use auto. They didn't use. Oh yeah, they really sang on that show back then. Yeah, there were some shows back then like American. Oh, oh, hi Bob, welcome. Yeah, yes, Bob, I saw your video. Yes, I did. I know you're going to ask that question. I'll give you an answer. I saw it. Yes. I like all your videos, Bob. I really do. Honest, I do. I'll even take a picture. Hey, you're welcome, Bob. And I don't get many people on my show, but this is my hobby, Bob. This is a hobby for me, and it's a hobby. And like I say, when you get up to my level, you take the good with the bad. Mostly good people, some bad people. You'll meet them. No, you can't let the bad people get you mad. Sometimes they do, and the bad people, they don't say stuff to your face because they're scared of you. Oh yeah, and then, as you see, Bob, I'm getting more of those bumps in my head. I hope you don't have to use that when you go to sleep, Bob, because that'll give you wrinkles like me. But I need it though, otherwise I'll die. I'll die if I don't have it. I'll die, die, and I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to live. I don't want to die. I want to live, live, live. I don't want to die. No, no, no. I want to live. Live is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Life is so beautiful. Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh, Bob, to be oh, about my real dad. I'll tell you about my real father, since you brought up dad. So, yeah, my real father was with us. Sometimes when I was a younger kid, I was wishing my mom and dad would divorce. I'd go with my mother, but yeah, I'm glad they never did. Even though my father, at times, was a mean man and he whip you and stuff with his belt, and they got away with it where I came from on DuPont. Because a lot of parents hit their kids, they spanked them, or they hit them upside the head with their hand or whatever. It was crazy in Minneapolis in the 70s, Bob. Crazy. Yeah, a lot of crazy things. A lot of crazy things, a lot of crazy people. Had your share of weirdos. You had your share of good people. All those old timers, they'd all say, "Oh, those long haired kids nowadays, it is ruining the country. Someday the Soviet Union's going to take over and then they're going to make slaves out of us, the kids." I hope I'm not around to see it, the old timers would say. Yeah, that's what the old timers would say. Yeah, and my father, yeah, anyway, yeah. Yeah, my father was a, he was good in most ways, but like I said, yeah, yeah, I like YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is good and bad, Bob. What else? See, speaking for myself, Bob, I wish I'd get the dislike button. Let me choose to take the dislike button. I know there's some YouTube channels that don't want the dislike button. They should have a check arrow there for the dislike button. I choose yes. I would, but a lot of people would say no. I know which ones would say no. I know which ones. I'm not going to say who they are. But I like that dislike button. Oh, and by the way, yeah, one of my videos, yeah, YouTube is, I don't know, it was me. I was tired. I deleted a video with over 1,400 views. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Made a mistake. I got to reload that video somehow. I got to still take my stupid Hewlett Packard to the. Yeah, sometimes it happens, you know. But it's not really mine per se. It was a video I'm not in. I could re-upload that one back starting from zero, but it happens. Sometimes stuff like that happens. YouTube is sometimes they get so complicated with their stuff on how they do things, and sometimes my brain is sleepy because the older I get, the sleepier I get. You know, yeah. Sometimes I'm just afraid I delete my whole channel. At times, I get scared of that. So sometimes I get scared. I think I'll do that. So yeah, it's just so weird. So weird. Yeah, it's so weird. It's actually I'm on like yeah, yeah, I understand. I wish my mom was alive because if my mom would have been alive, my mother would have loved being on videos. And my mom has been on a couple of videos. Yeah, my late uncle. She didn't talk much, but that's what it was 30 years ago. Yeah, I take my height after my mom. I look more like my mother and my father, by the way. You know, with the tall, the hair, and all that, the personality. Yeah. Yeah, my father, like myself, my father, he used to love eating in the greasy spoons. And I hate the greasy spoons because they're disgusting. Yeah, that's from a papa for you. Papa likes the greasy spoons, and I don't like greasy spoons because greasy spoons, ugh, greasy spoons could have bugs. Papa don't think like that, but I do. Yeah, yeah, just like this greasy spoon my father liked out in New York Mills, this one cafe. He bragged about all the time. Every time I sat there, the booths were all yucky all the time. Nobody'd wipe them. My dad would still go to that place every week. It was weird. Yeah, yeah. Always when you go to the eateries, watch the tables and stuff. Feel the booths. if you're sitting in a booth or a chair, make sure that it's sticky or greasy or anything like that, because sometimes those yo-yos will wipe it, and yeah, I avoid those places. If I have to pay a little extra money for a clean place, I will. You know, I don't believe in eating in disgusting, greasy places. Yeah, a person's got to be on some kind of uh, drug of stupidity to like those kind of places. And forgive my father. Please forgive me, Dad. No, anyway, yeah, yeah, my father, yeah, he used to like those greasy spoons. Oh yeah, one time when I was in Nimrod, yeah, I was eating French fries and stuff like that. And before eating French fries, I asked if it came from RDO frozen because see, in bars, here's a secret, Bob, about bars. Okay, especially the low class bars. I'm sure you don't go to low class bars, but people that do. Low class bars serve the worst kind of French fries. They never pick them at the French fry where the French fries are. They never pick those because they figure drunks in the bars don't know the difference. But see, when you look at the French fries, sometimes you can tell there's this cool green stuff in there. Sometimes it's like black or brown. Yeah, that's bad fries and stuff. Yeah, that's bad fries. Yeah, that's bad fries. But see, the drunks in the bars don't know that. That's why when you see those greasy spoon bars, and the greasy spoon bars, you don't even want to eat their food anyway. No, I mean, a person should eat before they drink. I mean, I'm a non-drinker myself now. Yes, I did do some drinking stuff before on videos, but I don't do that anymore because I want to be a non-drinker. Because otherwise, I don't want to be like my father and anyways, gives me those 7-hour hangovers, and no thanks. I don't need that. I don't need that. No, sir. No, ma'am. Galvin Brown. No, that. Oh, Gavin Brown. Excuse me, Gavin Brown. No, pretty good. Huh. Pretty good, Gavin. Yeah. Huh. Well, so far, so good. We have people on. We have 3 males and no females, so that's all right. 3 males and no females in half hour. We're doing fabulous, people, tonight. Yes, that's right. We're doing fabulous. Sometimes I do that because my breath, my breath. See, like I said in previous videos too, I used to work at a temporary employment service. I worked in places they never gave you masks, and I should have bought my own mask, but I was too lazy and too much chemicals in my brain of stupidity, and now I'm paying for this with my health. I'm paying for it now. I'm paying for this with my health. Yeah, paying for it with my health of stupidity. Oh yeah, speaking of stupidity, what's that one? Yeah, the Tower Inferno of Stupidity. Oh, that one guy. Yeah, was at the Renaissance Festival in Minnesota. Yeah, he. Yeah, I will, Bob. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. I do like all your videos, and I watch them too. Honest, I do. I really do. Yeah, yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. Yes, that's what I do. I do, I do, I do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Da, 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 da. Do, do. Yeah, whatever. Whatever I say, whatever I do. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Whatever I say, whatever I do. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm surprised I could drive a car. Yeah, sometimes it isn't easy. Yeah, sometimes it isn't easy. Sometimes it isn't easy. No, it isn't easy. Yeah, yeah, I guess I gotta recharge, hopefully recharge my battery so I can do some towns again. since it'll be a nice day, maybe I'll do a town or something. I don't know, tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Something to think about. Something to think about. Something to think about. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm so tired. Tired. Yeah. Ouch. Oh, my ankle snapped again. Ankle snapped. My ankle snapped again. Yeah. That's what it does sometimes. Yeah, it doesn't hurt too often. Once in a while, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I guess. Oh. Oh, the lights. Yeah, it does. Yeah, sometimes it does that. Ankle snap. Yeah, the old ankle snap. It'll do that. Yeah. Let's see now. Oops. Okay. What's going on in this world? Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I think we need some candy. There. I'll feel a little better now. Have some feel good candy. Yeah. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Sometimes it helps me feel better. That's my small one. I got a big one for tomorrow. A little bit bigger, so oh, no. Oh, now I'm kind of feeling it. Makes me feel better. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. I know who it is. Yeah, 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 I just feel so much better now. I just feel so much better. Yeah, feel so great. Feel so fine. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Oh, let's see. Ah, yeah, pretty soon I'll be shelving to my relative's house to say hello. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Drove to my relative's house to say hello. Yeah, what I should eat. I can't figure out what food I should eat. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe it won't be anything for now. I eat more than enough as it is. Okay, now I'm done. No. Oh wow. Now my brain is kicking. Now my brain is kicking in a little better now. I just like sometimes when my brain kicks in a little bit. Sometimes I wish I was in a video arcade so I could drive a car. That'd be fun. I like doing that. Yeah, I just love doing that. Yeah, I just love doing that. Yeah, so much fun. Yep, so much fun. Yep, yep, just so much fun. So much fun to have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, wow. Yeah. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, not much. Yeah, I've been looking at the news for the heck of it. Let's see. Yeah, as usual, every year there's some celebrities that have died. Some have died very pretty young, actually. So weird. Yeah, a lot of people I've noticed. Yeah, they're dying in their 60s and sometimes in their 50s. It's just so weird. I think some people are just partying too much, just doing all kinds of things. Then later on, their ticker starts acting up and they go, "Ugh," and that's it. Yeah, that's what happens. It's like a lot of people in high school, all those heavy partiers later on in life, ugh, the ticker goes out. So do they. That's what happens. That's what happens. Yep. Mhm. Yep. Just like, oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, God. Yeah. I think it's going to be a good year for me this year. Oops. Hit the plate by accident. I think it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a real good year this year. I think so. Yeah. It's going to be a real, real good year. Yeah. I'm the only one in the room, so I'm talking to myself and answering myself. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm so hungry. I gotta look for something. I could have used the other plate. Oh well. I'm so hungry. I'm so darn hungry. That's that. Usually I throw this away because it's full of debate. Yeah. Garbage can is full. That one's more empty. See, peanut butter. Richard's peanut butter. Delicious. Other times than I do a YouTube review is actually buy it later on. Welcome to the room, whoever you are. Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, old school Dave. Yeah. Yep. No, it's okay, Dave. I'm already kind of flying. Yeah. I'm already kind of flying. As you can tell, I'm eating my peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. Welch's. Yeah, I'm so darn hungry. I can't help it. Yeah, usually I don't. Hmm. Yep. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? Yeah, usually I throw these away. I don't use enough of them, but I used them all this time. I like using tortillas better than bread because the tortillas will stick. Then when you wrap around, they don't really spill much, as you see. Yeah, I like strawberry too. I like strawberry and grape. Yeah, I wanted grape this time. And I use Richard's peanut butter. Oops. Yeah, you can buy that at Walmart pretty cheap. Another thing about Walmart, they do have some good food over there. Actually, it's just weird. They have those Alexia onion rings. They're kind of expensive. It's a hit and miss thing, but when I see those Alexia onion rings, I buy those. 'Cause unlike other onion rings, they just deep fry the stuff. You know. Oh yeah, I did out of a jar. That's right. Yeah, I did that out of a jar. Yeah. Now I just wanted to do it out of here because see that way you can tip it upside down and less waste. Yeah, less waste, and you don't have to scrape from the jar like you do with peanut butter. Yeah. What a show talking about eating peanut butter jelly. Let's change show. Mm. Mm. Yeah, anyway, I gotta do some planning for the future. Think of what to do. I think it will be a better year this year than last year. Because, like I say, last year, besides getting the vehicle, last year is kind of a wash most of the time when I drove the Park Avenue when it was on its last legs. Yeah, last year was kind of a wash. Yeah, driving a vehicle and crossing your fingers. That's what I do when I had the Park Avenue. Yeah, my dad got that car. I think the transmission had problems ever since he bought it. But the thing was, GM cars sometimes can run on bad transmissions for a long time. It's just weird. Certain GM vehicles, not all of them, certain ones. I'm going to say all. But the Park Avenue, I can speak for that because I once owned it. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The trouble is with peanut butter, though, you have to buy it by the jar. Yeah. I like Richard's peanut butter. And there's some kinds I like about this, maybe a little better, but they're too expensive. They're like $3, $4 a jar, too expensive. So I stick with Richard's. I just stick with Richard's, and mm, yeah, I buy tofurkey instead of hot dogs because tofurkey is generally healthier than hot dogs. Because hot dogs are. I don't eat Peter Pan. No, no, I just buy Richards. Yeah, I buy Richards. Yeah, I buy off brands. I know some people. They talk to me in private on my food reviews and say, "Randy, you're always buying these. You're always doing these off brands." I just say, "Why not?" Every, I mean, okay, sometimes I'll do Welch's, but everybody does Welch's. Everybody does Coke. Everybody does, um, the major brands like Tyson Foods and oh, then they'll review McDonald's and they'll review Wendy's. Oh, yeah, I did review Wendy's chili, and Wendy's chili wasn't bad. It was good, yeah. A little expensive though, and it's more expensive at Walmart when you buy Wendy's chili than when you buy like other brands. Which is kind of weird because usually when you have a major restaurant advertising something, they usually have it the cheapest, but not Wendy's. Um, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, you can eat hot dogs. That's cool. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, we're built different because I can't eat hot dogs. I can't, but you can. That's good. We're all different. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Yeah. J.P. Morgan. I heard that name before. Yeah, heard of it. Yeah. Let's see. Um, yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if you heard the news, but there's this guy that played. I think his name was Royker on Police Woman. Yeah, he died. Hmm. Remember that long-haired guy? He okay, he hung around with this other guy that drove the Cadillac. I don't know if you've watched Police Woman. Yeah, I hate to describe the other guy's race, but he was African American. He always hung around with him when they solved cases. Yeah, that guy died recently. They say he was an ex-marine. I didn't know that. That was weird. I thought, yeah, I'm an ex-marine. Yeah, that was weird. So I never thought he. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, yeah. If you can get on a TV show and be a character actor, you got it made. And they better hope the show lasts at least 4 years and get a big following so you get money. Yeah. So I remember the two actors that were stars on New York Undercover. They were trying to hold out for more money. They were getting like 20,000 an episode apiece, and the guy told him, "Take it or leave it." So he took it, and after that, no other major shows took him. Yeah, yeah, it's a funny business, isn't it? Yeah, it's a funny business. The TV and stuff like that. It's funny. Oh man, yeah, no, I'm really flying. Kind of flying, but I'll be flying more tomorrow. So I got a bigger piece tomorrow. I want to really go up in the air. Really go up in the air. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. I'm just think, yeah, the wrestler that once lived by me when I lived in Wadena, he got arrested recently. Brock Lesnar. Yeah, he's in trouble for something. Wow. Just think, he used to live in Alexandria, Minnesota. I went there about hundreds of times. I never saw him once. And you could spot him any place on earth. It's just weird. Yeah, he lived close to me about 50 miles, and I never saw him. Not once. So weird. So weird. So weird. But Brock Larson, he actually helped train in an MMA school to go shopping. Oh, I shop at grocery. Yeah, I think I. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. Bought a Bissell vacuum cleaner, combined hand vac, and they could use it for the floor too. Yeah, sometimes I just buy it. Yeah, yeah. It's only $29.95, so if it can last about a couple of years, it'll be worth it. Because you don't expect it to last long. Just don't use it very often because, see, and that's the trouble too. When you buy used vacuums at a thrift shop, you never know who owned the vacuum cleaner. You never know what they vacuumed. See, the only time I'll take a vacuum cleaner from somebody is if I personally know the person and they're halfway clean. You go to a thrift shop, get a vacuum cleaner. It's going to be very hard to judge if it's clean or not. Well, maybe a person can, but I can't judge. It's not easy. Yeah. Oh yeah, just like I said. God, this is delicious. I got to get more of these. See, Dave, I use tortillas instead of bread because, see, like I say, tortillas are stronger and they don't spill. If a person uses bread, the crumbs get on you, the stuff gets on you. And I like tortillas better anyway. Everybody has their preference. Remember years ago, they had a bread store called Tasty Bread. Yeah, they all went out of business. Do I never have? I put tofurkeys in there and peanut butter and jelly. Let's see, whatchamacallit. Sometimes I'll eat deviled ham. This one with a little devil on it in a can. It's not that I don't eat it very often because that stuff isn't really good for you. Too much sodium and stuff like that. I'll eat that once in a while, but not very often. And sometimes turkey and cheese. Well, yeah, I don't buy the I buy the cheese in the processed section. I buy cheese for stacks, but for turkey, it's like being processed. I prefer to get a turkey and put it in the crock pot. Yeah, that's my preference. Because when you buy certain brands or they slice it up and put in a package, it goes through a lot more stuff than just the whole turkey. It goes through a lot more hands, a lot more of this and that. Yeah. Yeah, just like for potato chips, I buy Old Dutch because I mean, it's a Minnesota product. They might not sell it in Texas where you're from, but Old Dutch, they keep their factories very clean. That's why I buy Old Dutch. Plus, it's out in St. Paul, and if a person wants to say work for Old Dutch, you have to write a resume, no matter which job. It's weird. You have to write a resume just to work at Old Dutch Potato Chips. It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Old Dutch, that's out in what, St. Paul, so St. Paul, Minnesota. Yeah, they once had Ford. They used to build Ford trucks out of Minneapolis, St. Paul, but they closed the assembly line plant, closed it totally. So that was a big loss. Yeah, they built Ford trucks out there. Yeah, yeah, don't want to lose that. And I notice your state of Texas, you've been grabbing a lot of businesses lately. You've been grabbing a lot. Yeah, you just grabbed Tesla. Wow. Did you grab Tesla? Yeah, imagine that. Wow. And I rode in a Tesla too. That car is just quick. God, just your back goes against the seat. Y'all can have them? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, the thing is, Dave, when they come down, you know how the politicians are. They'll bid for where they want to build the plant, though. Pretty good there, Fate Stuber. Fates Stuber. Yeah, that's right. Eh, all right. I'm just sitting and snacking, and that's about it. And talking out of my head as usual. Just talking out of my head. Yeah, I just have to figure out what to do this year. What am I going to do? I don't know. Think of something. I'll have to think of something. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm so tired. I can just fall asleep. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I can just fall asleep. See how we doing tonight. Get 7 votes, all males, no females. Hey, the males are pitching a perfect game. Pitching the perfect game. Yeah. Yeah, basically. you know, yeah, sometimes, you know, when I'm off YouTube, sometimes I like to talk to women more than men because what I've noticed, who I talk to, I'm speaking who I talk to. A lot of times these guys, a lot of will talk about sports all the time on TV and blah blah blah. I mean, I grew up hearing about it all the time. I was interested in it, but you know, after all those strikes years ago, I've basically lost interest in basically all of them, except for mixed martial arts, and that's the only one I follow. I don't really follow any other sports anymore. Because there's just too much that celebration stuff. Just that's not for me. Eh, that's not for me. Eh. Just like when they had that Super Bowl, I had my show on the same time as the Super Bowl. Yeah, my numbers are better than average. I just, I lost interest in professional sports. A lot of players claim they're in poverty when they're making two, three, well, what, $4 or $5 million a year? That's enough. That's enough. I don't want to hear poverty making $5 million a year. I don't want to hear about it. Yeah. And a lot of those players, as soon as they leave, they're broke. Then they find out that nobody cares about them. Yeah. Yeah, you read about those players, you only make millions of dollars and they're broke. Well, they're stupid. Totally, totally stupid. Yeah, I just laugh at players like that. Oh, they buy a ticket. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to buy one probably tomorrow. If See how I feel tomorrow. I'm gonna do some driving tomorrow, so yeah, I'll probably get some. I just haven't had much luck lately. I had to throw another one away. Was it one right on two tickets? And it wasn't on the main one. Yeah, yeah, and the hot lotto was up to what, almost $4 million. So hey, Octawave, all right, yeah, all right, all right, cool. Mm. Oh, this is so delicious. Yeah, I'll have to pick it probably tomorrow. I'm not gonna see Octawave. I'm not gonna drive right now. No way. Yeah, I'm not gonna drive right now because I'm not capable of driving. I'll put it that way. I'm not capable, so I'll wait till I feel different. Feel normal again, so I can drive again. If I don't feel normal, I don't drive because when a person gets their license back, it's thousands of dollars now. So I already got the drunk driving charge in the early '80s, so I already got one strike against me. And for Minnesota, it's like three strikes and you're out. No more driver's license for anybody after the third strike. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, just saying, I just hope and I just do, I know I'll never win, but, you know, just to have it, it cured my drinking anyway. I used to go to the bars all the time until they had the lottery, and bars cost a lot more. I mean, you go to a bar these days, what, $5, $6 for a glass of beer? If you get it $3 for a glass of beer, that's total rot gut, in a bar. Elliot, I don't know who Elliot is. To be honest, I've been paying attention. Or maybe you told me and I forgot. Sometimes when I'm flying, I forget. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, that. Yeah, it slipped. To be honest with you, it slipped my memory. Yeah, I've been concentrating so much on what I want to do in my own videos that I haven't paid much attention on other videos. I'm trying to think what to do in my own videos. I've been trying to think what to do, where I'm going to drive to. Just so weird, you know. So weird. Heh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm in the bottom. That's okay. I'm the bottom of that group. That's all right. I don't mind the bottom. I don't mind the bottom at all. At least I'm in a big organization, so it's cool. um, okay, yeah, I could do the parades. Oil wrestling ladies. That I I don't have enough money to pay them because they all want to be paid a lot of money these days. And mall tour. I've done malls before on YouTube. Yeah, well, Heartsey lives thousands of miles away from me. He's way in the state of North Carolina, so that's a far drive. It's a far drive, but you know, yeah. With me though, I just you know, wow, I'm just kind of flying. Okay, okay, now I'm back in. Yeah, yeah, my breath. Take my breath away. Oh, my brain is going away too. I'll wait till I take that bigger piece of candy tomorrow night. I want to really fly up in the zone. Yeah, I hate that breath thing. It stinks, but I can't help it. It's embarrassing. You're an older man like me and you have certain medical problems. That scares the young people away, especially the young women. Yeah. If I ever get a date again with some young lady or any lady, chances are she'll have to, you know, have a lot of problems too. So, and we could get together. So, yeah. Okay, I'm back on track again, I guess. Back on track. Okay. Well, you guys have any ideas on what to talk about or anything? I'm just wondering. What is the worst food? That's a good question. Okay. Um, what was that food I didn't like? Is expensive drink. I can't think. Oh, I don't remember. Um, let's see. I don't like barrel of fun potato chips. They're very greasy. I don't like cream soda pop. Um, I don't like brown Schweiger. That's disgusting. Um, let's see. I hate lutefisk. That fish is disgusting. That's a Norwegian delicacy. But I, as a half Norwegian, I ate it. That's just like saying all certain races like fried chicken or certain races like tacos, which is not true. Or certain race of people like rice, all of them, which is not true. But okay, more about the worst foods. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like eating the fast foods except for Wendy's because a lot of the burgers are fake, you know. And I avoid gas station food because after a lot of people pump gas, they don't wash their hands, and sometimes those gas will fall on their hands. And as we know, gas is fossil fuel, right? You never know which end of the fossil fuel went on their hands, right? You never know which end of the fossil. Because after I pump gas, I always wash my hands, every time. Hope they have soap. Most gas stations do, some don't. The ones that don't, I'll go to another station. Yeah, I just go to another. Unless if the gas is really cheap, then I'll still go to that one. But that's one thing I got to remind myself sometime. I got to bring. Once the weather warms up, I should bring some handy wipes. So in case they don't have soap or anything at a gas station, you just wipe it with the handy wipes, like oh, Dawn or something. Dawn is the most liquid. Lysol is a good product, but it doesn't have the liquid like Dawn. Dawn's is about $1 more per container. So, okay, more about food. Let's see. Oh, they said post toasties cornflakes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't think about that. A lot of people don't think about that. And the thing is, as far as fuel is concerned, a lot of people criticize gasoline and stuff polluting the environment. But like I said, speaking for myself, wasn't for the combustion engine, I might not have been here. Because when Dwayne drove my mother to the hospital, she was in labor with me. She was riding in a car. Imagine if she was on a horse and buggy, I might not be here. A lot of people don't think about that. It's like you go to central Minnesota, like by the towns of Wadena, Brainerd and stuff, they have Amish people. Yeah, I like Crystal Pepsi. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that around. Yeah, I haven't seen that around. Oh man. Oh boy. God, just wow. Yeah. God, just something for YouTube videos. I just It'd be cool if I could ride the convertible sometime. But that won't be easy to do. Yeah. A lot of people are picky who they ride with in convertibles. Yeah. Yeah, maybe when I do parades, I'll do parades of the convertibles. Hopefully they'll have a cool convertible. Yeah. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, I was watching the stock car races like from 1970. You know, it was just very funny. Yeah, Petty and Allison, those other guys, they were just laughing half the field like crazy. That was funny. They just kept, but you don't see that anymore. You don't see people overlapping other people now. But back then, that was pretty common. See those slow stock cars get passed about 100 times. Wow. And some of those cars that got lapped 100 times, they look pretty cool to me. Yeah, actually look pretty cool. Yeah, well, I think it was. I think back. I don't know. Just yeah, that'd be nice, huh? Yeah, God, that'd be nice. Yeah, I once drove my ex girlfriend's dad's. Was a 1994 Mustang GT with that 302 high output V8. Well, that car could fly. Went up the hills of Mankato like it was standing still. I think that car had like was it 280 horsepower. Yeah, that car could fly. Oh, it was a beautiful car. Oh God, that was just a beautiful car. Yeah, that's when the Mustang started improving it. Okay, remember? Okay, in the '60s, the Mustangs were great, but then once the pollution control kicked in, they made the Mustangs more like a sort of a family car. And then when the oil crisis came, then they was it the 1974 Mustang? It had the V6 engine. It sold a lot though because of the oil crisis. But then a lot of Mustangs fans got mad too at the same time. They didn't like it. So the next year they built the 302 V8 Mustang, which I drove. My sister owned a 75 Mustang Gia. The 302 V8, it was very lightweight body and it seemed to go fast when you're driving it, but I think my Grand Marquis would probably blow it off the road with the all that more horsepower. Because I think this 302 V8 with all those emissions, it probably had oh boy, what 140 horsepower at the most. They didn't have much horsepower because of the restrictions. And then when Reagan became president, he kind of lifted some of the restrictions. So the vehicles did improve. The gas mileage improved too, as we know. And then the engines got a little faster again. But once the 90s kicked in and they started using fuel injection, then the cars got faster even. Yeah, I know I had the 92 Olds 88. That thing now was a putz. I mean, it was faster. Let's see. It was faster than the 86 Chevrolet Caprice. Well, that car is like a turtle. That car was a good engine, but it was slow as a dang turtle. Yeah, turtle on three legs. That's what they called the 86 Caprice. Turtle on three legs. Yeah, it was just slow, slow, slow. Yeah, you go down the mergers in the freeway, you're like this, put it on the floor, and you're still going kind of slow, and you're hoping some car don't clip you from behind, you know, because people in Minneapolis, you know, they drive like crazy. If you don't have a fast car, you get clipped, you're out of luck. Like I avoid those mergers in Minneapolis. I avoid them completely. Same with any big city, you know, any of those big cities, you know, those mergers and stuff like that. And a lot of times those fast roads, people don't give you room. No courtesy. No courtesy at all. Yeah, one time I had this friend named Old Man Bruce and I were riding around. There's this one guy, he's getting mad honking his horn. He was like going on the turn. I gave him the swear finger. They gave me the swear finger. He goes, he turned around. Old man Bruce got scared. I say, relax, Bruce. He's got to turn around. He's not going to try to find you. He said, are you sure? I said, yeah, Bruce. He's not going to. Yeah, yeah. I said, he's not going to waste this time to drive across the exit and look for us. Nothing to worry about. He drove at the time 87 Caprice or something like that. Was it an 80, 85? It had the V8 engine, but still, it was a putz. But oh, he loved those Caprices. He's the only guy I ever knew that thought the mid 80s Chevy Caprice was first class. I never knew anybody else that thought that. Most people I knew that owned Caprices, they would just say, well, it helps haul groceries. Well, it's a good gas mileage. Goes a long way. Dependable engine. But they don't say it's a nice car where they'll drive to a fancy place. They never say that. I never heard it. Yeah. As I say, most of my cars aren't memorable, but the only ones besides the Grand Marquis, see, the 86 Grand Prix T top, the 70 Buick LeSabre. The only thing I got left on is the hubcap I got hanging on the wall. I saved the hubcap after I accidentally hit the car. Thanks to a guy who couldn't fix my brakes. Oh yeah, nowadays I go to the shops. No amateurs in a bar stool anymore for me. Oh, this peanut butter is delicious. Mm. Yeah. I'll put this away. Yeah, I'm drinking more 7-Up than RC lately. It's weird. There you go, 7-Up. Yeah. There's one 7-Up I did actually like. I like the one where it had cola, let's see, caffeine. Yeah. They once had 7-Up with caffeine in it. Yeah. Did you know they once had 7-Up with caffeine? I actually thought that was delicious. Then they quit selling it, I think, after 7-8 months because of lack of sales. Plus, I think some people grumbled too about it. But I thought you said no caffeine, never had it, never will. Because in that one commercial in the early 80s, a baseball player, I think named Tug McGraw, he kept, this is 7-Up here. No caffeine, never had it, never will. Oh, I love the great taste of 7-Up. Yeah, then he did some of the goofy, let's see, Tug McGraw, he had a son that's a country music singer that had a lot of hits. He said he never really saw his father. Yeah. Yeah. I think his name is, I can't. I'll have to ask Google. Oh, Tim McGraw. Okay, yeah. Tim McGraw. He sang a song about his father. It was just half and half, you'd say. Yeah. It's like he was mad at his father, but he forgives his father. That's what the song kind of is about, I think it is. He's kind of mad at his father, but he forgives him. Because his father wasn't around when he was growing up. Yeah. And Tim made a lot more money than his father. Of course, after Tim became boy named Sue. Let's see. Oh, did Tim Cross sing that? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Boy named Sue. Oh yeah. Well, but the thing was though is, I think once Tim McGraw became famous, of course Tug was coming around. We know why, because he wanted to be kind of relevant again through his son. We know why. You know, we know why. Just like what I've read about. Yeah, this is weird. I read about, was it a basketball player, LeBron James? His father just totally ignored his family, never gave child support. Then when LeBron was famous at 14, his dad started hanging around with him. But as soon as he got into the NBA basketball and stuff like that, his father went to prison, I think, for multiple stealings and assaults and stuff. You know what LeBron said about his dad? There's only one thing I thank him for: helping me being born, and that's it. That's what he said about his father. The only thing I'm thankful for my father is he helped my mother to make me born. Yeah, that was it. Nothing else. He didn't say nothing else about it. Yeah, I bet that LeBron's father's in prison thinking to himself, I blew it, man. Oh, I could have vets. I could have mansions. Now I'm sitting in this stinking prison cell, eating shit food. And my cellmate keeps grabbing me all the time. That's what LeBron's father is probably saying right now in the can. Yep, that's what he's saying in the can. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So far, well, some people have come and gone. So far, we're doing pretty good. At least people come in and come out. That's all right. And people say a couple words. That's okay. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But we have 8 males and no females tonight. That's all right. You guys are pitching a perfect game. Yeah, pitching a perfect game against the ladies. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, anybody can beat the odds in something, that's great. Yep. Anybody that can beat the odds. Yeah. Oh, you want to hear a real stupid song that got famous? If you ever want to listen to it when you're bored, Rick Dees and his cast of idiots sang a song called Disco Duck. God, that's terrible. Oh, that song's terrible. But he was in the top 10 though. Gotta give him credit. Rick Dees and his cast of idiots. What a name. Yeah, isn't that funny though? Yeah, I guess he somehow caught it at the right time. Let's see, there's other songs that were bad. Oh, that one, Hey Babe, What Do You Say? And that one stupid horn. Something like that. Hey babe, What do you say? That's another bad song, man. Yeah, there are some bad songs that got famous. Hey, give them credit. And sometimes watch TV and movies, certain bad actors and actresses and stuff. They some get a lot of parts and make a lot of money, even though they're terrible. Some terrible people get lucky. That's that's you can almost call that the Peter principle for them. The Peter principle. Yeah, they get or maybe nothing besides the Peter principle. Lucky something because sometimes people do things that actually they're terrible, but then somehow they make the bread. It's just weird. Sometimes it happens. Weird, 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 weird. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Oh, yeah, doing parades and do a lot of other stuff too. I just really enjoy driving the Grand Marquis now. God, I just think that. And imagine this, Dave. That'll so blow your mind. The Grand Marquis was the slowest vehicle on the Ford platform. That was the slowest vehicle. That tells you something right there. Because the Crown Vics were actually faster. You know how that goes. Just like with General Motors, that one year, what I've read was it Buick Grand National was like the fastest in the late '80s. The Chevy division got mad. They said, "Hey, man, you're not supposed to make vehicles faster than us." How many miles? Let's see. Let's see. I put about 3,000 miles in 6 months. Yeah. I haven't really driven it that much. Yeah, I haven't really driven it that much. That's all right. Yep, because was it 53,000 original miles? I traded the Park Avenue for $100. The car came to about $9,300. And the only reason it was that cheap, Dave, was because the gas prices are really high. That's why. Because when the gas prices are really high, vehicles like rear wheel drives in Minnesota aren't going to sell because everybody wants either the front wheel or the four wheel. And get this, Park Avenues are worth more money in the same year than the Grand Marquis. They're worth more money. Imagine that, huh? Seriously. The 2003 Park Avenue, the same miles as mine, the Park Avenue is worth more money. Imagine that. It's up to you, Dave. So let's just say the two cars, Park Avenue, Grand Marquis. See, there's a Park Avenue 53,000, Grand Marquis with 53,000. I mean, which one would you rather take yourself, for example? We'll say same money. We'll call it same money. We'll call it the same money. Because for me, to be honest, I'd still take the Grand Marquis in a way because I just like it. I just like it has more power, just more style. I mean, nothing gaudy about it. The dashboard is like the '70s. Yeah, the dashboard in the Grand Marquis is just like the 1970s. Okay, the side windows, they're all electric. The one thing that concerns me is the windows. I mean, excuse me, the seats. When you adjust the seats, the seat adjuster's on the door. Oh, I hope that don't break down because that'll be some money. My friend, that'll be some money. So I don't use it unless I have to. I don't use it. I just leave it there. Once I put it there, leave it there. Yep. So for me, it's like way in the back, and still, the back doesn't go as far as the Park Avenue. Park Avenue, it's like perfect for me, but the Grand Marquis, my leg slightly bends, but that's all right. I don't care. I don't care because all you do is put it to the speed limit, put it on cruise, and have a good time. Yep. Yeah, and the trash control in the Grand Marquis worked much better than Park Avenue. Grand Marquis, when you stop, the trash control goes. It just grabs, man. Yeah, it grabs like oh god, I'll put it this way: it grabs like a monster truck just hooked into my car. Me going against the monster truck, and the monster truck isn't trying. That's what it's about like when it grabs. That's what it's about like. Excuse me. Last 7 is so good. Yeah, 7 is really good. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right. Yeah, yeah. See, where was I? I'm kind of floating around a little bit. I'm just kind of floating. Yeah. Let's see. What's going on? Okay. Oh, you're still here. Dave, still here. Nobody else. That's all right. Dave still hangs on. He hangs on like at a rail of a train. He catches the train. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in the train now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, I'll see. I'll see. I can email Brian Warhol and ask him if he'll be in the car shows. Yeah, I'd pay admission to see him if he's available. But if he doesn't answer, or if he says, for example, Randy, thank you for the memories, but I don't want to talk to you anymore. That's fine. That's fine. Because you never know. It could go either way. It goes 50-50. People, it's 50-50. He may be real nice, or he may ignore me, or he may just say, yeah, okay, thanks for the memories, but I'm going on my own life. I don't want to see you. Never know. Yeah, I had an ex-friend once. He didn't talk to me after I took him for driving for 3 miles. The guy, and I called Elmer wrong smell. Yeah, my sisters graduated from high school at the time. I invited him over because I felt bad for him. He ate half the graduation cake. It was pretty big. He ate half of it himself, and he ate all the food that was like gone. Yeah, he drank beer like it was water. And then we both slept in the trailer, and he just kept farting all damn night long. I mean, probably soiled his drawers or something. He had to because he just kept. I said, "Hey man, will you stop it?" Hey Randy, where's your girlfriend? I said, "Will you stop it, Chris, man?" Boy, I'll tell you. After all I did for me, he ignored me later on. It's just so weird. I don't care. That's why I created the Elmer Wrong smell. That when he gave me that invitation, I burned it. I burned his invitation. I hated to do it. It was kind of a nice card, but hey, hey, if he would have just said, "Hey, man, Randy, thanks for the memories, but I just want to go out my own life and say goodbye," Vita said that would be cool. But well, I'll just say his first name is Christopher, and that's it. And I don't want to say his last name. I don't want to get no beefs with him or nothing like that. You know, because if I get into beefs and he doesn't like it, I could get in trouble for it. So that's why, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was different. He was a different guy. When we were in high school at the time, I felt sorry for him. Kind of, I was his friend. Neither one of us really had friends, at the time. I was different in him. Yeah, he one time he got real mad at me because he wanted to be there. You see, there was an opening for school manager for the girls' soccer team. He wanted to go there to get the girls, but then I saw who the girls were, and they all basically hated me. I didn't go. He just, hey Randy, why don't you go? I just told some lie to him. I said, oh, my dad grounded me. He says, you're a liar. I said, no, I'm telling the truth. Actually, I was lying, but I didn't care. I just, you know, and plus I was looking for, at the time when I was younger, I was looking for a job. I was looking for a job at the time. And I was, get some bread going so I could buy my own car and shit, Yeah. Yep. And like I said, when I bought my first and second cars, yeah, I was at the time a dishwasher at the Panakuchenhuis. Yeah, for about a year and a half until I walked out. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. They had some nice stuff there. Oh, you want to hear something funny about Panakuchenhuis? There's this boss, named John Benver. He was always hitting on all the ladies. It was just funny as hell. Here's one time these four ladies came in. Okay, one distracted Benver. Another lady was running around showing her upper private area, I'll put it. Yeah. And the customer started laughing. One lady was in the till, and another one was just distracting people with stupid dances or whatever. That's what the busboy said. And yeah, it was just at the time, yeah, they stole $1,400. They hopped in their vehicle and left. A waitress tried to find the license number. They took the license plates out. Remember, this was before phones. This is way before phones. If you get a phone and snap it, law enforcement, if they see the head of a person in the back, they can say, hey, I know her. She's a Donna Johnson. Yep, let's get her. Syches Panakuchenhuis. Syjtes. Syches Panakuchenhuis. Pnekoeken. Huis, Huis. It was a Dutch restaurant. They made these kind of things you flip over and put it in some kind of oven or something. You make these funny kind of big pancakes. Big weird looking pancakes, yeah. It's kind of an expensive place in a way. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I bet you customers threw a lot of it away because they couldn't eat it all. Because how people are when it comes to wasting food. Most a lot of people waste food. Which I don't. I try not to waste food because food is expensive. Food is very expensive. So even if food isn't expensive, I don't like wasting food. I try to eat what I can. And like I say, when it comes to buying stuff too, I'll buy certain things like paper products and soap. I always buy that in bulk every time. I always buy in bulk because they never rot. I always buy in bulk. Because why buy little at a time and pay a lot more money, right? Yep. And for me, this is just my personal opinion, and that's only my opinion and nobody else's because everybody has a different opinion. Yeah, for Walmart, I won't like buy milk from there or certain things, or I won't buy their produce stuff except bananas, and that's about it. Because bananas have thick skin. Otherwise, most of the food in Walmart and produce, I wouldn't buy it. But the box food and stuff, I'll buy that. Yeah. I said they got Alexia onion rings at Walmart. Richard's peanut butter, the one I like, that's sold in Walmart too. Yeah. Yeah, they sell that in Walmart. Sometimes Walmart sells delicious stuff that's some of it's expensive actually. Walmart actually has some expensive food snuck in. You know, it's just weird. A lot of times you buy energy drinks where I'm from, Walmart's always the cheapest by far. Oh yeah, they'll have energy drinks like Bang was at one can for $1.89, and you go to the other stores, it's like $2.29, $2.39 a can. Go to the gas station, $2.59 a can. Crazy at the gas stations. But people actually they buy it at the gas station. Yeah, yeah, I'll stick with the grocery store, thanks. Hey, oh, one female. I think I know who that is. I think I know who that is. I think I know who that is. Yeah. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, yeah, if it is. Well, that's okay. So I guess the female scored a run. Well, there goes the perfect game. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh, ouch. Oh. Yeah. Maybe I did. Maybe I scared her. Yeah, maybe I did. Yeah, ladies don't stick around when I talk, so that's all right. Yeah, like I say, I'm almost 60, getting more wrinkles all the time and gray hair, so that's the way it is. Yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, Dave, I think I'm gonna head out. So I'll see you tomorrow when I fly more. Okay.